purposely try to like hold that off.
Yep, cool.
You're not a drone, it's all right.
Yeah, and it was...
Maybe I'm not a field player.
Yeah, that's right. You are, just not a very good field.
Yes.
Hey, that's a fade, baby. We'll edit that in post. It must only pick it up when you hit the groove.
It goes long, but it also goes long, like offline.
Long left. Car was fast. Right, we just need to get you hitting the shot you want to hit.
Yeah. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Tonktown video. Just down here, Wolston Park at the Golf Performance Studio with Jesse Egea, who runs it. Just helping me check out my swing over the last few months.
Yeah, going to help the big fella fight those quick lefts. So a little bit about this place. We've been open for about a year. It's open to the public. I'll get the boys to link where to book, but it's a little private Trackman Studio. We do coaching, club fitting, or you can just jump in and play one of the few hundred courses that are on the Trackman library. So let's see how we go, mate.
Love it, let's do it.
All right, just hit some shots. Treat it as a warm-up. We'll get a little bit of video.
I purposely try to like hold that off.
Yep, cool. So that's the shot you're seeing on the course as well. Like you're missing left, or you're...
Yeah, like every now and then, so I'll set up right to like allow for it, but then obviously not want it to move that much, because I still like to see the ball left or right, but
just not seeing it happen at the moment.
I'm just not getting that matchup right. So like, if I do aim left, then it's just like fighting it to not go left.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Well, left on left, generally not good.
And it's throwing me right, so I'll aim right and just, because I'm not a natural drawer of the ball, I'll aim right.
But it's uncomfortable to do that if you're normally seeing it move
left to right.
Left to right.
And then, so when I'm aiming right, I'm forcing it.
Yeah.
So then I'll like
you
come across.
You pull hook it.
Pull hook it, and I'm just like, oh.
Ah, cool. Hit a few more. Just treat this as a bit of a warm-up. Hit, 8, 10 shots, whatever. Yeah. Again, the intent with these shots, right, you're trying to hit little hold-offs.
Yeah. Like I'm just...
Don't know what happened there. It's missed one. Oh, nope, there it is. Okay.
So...
That's all right. Keep going.
I think I'm trying to fight the fact of the aesthetic of the swing, how it looks. Like I don't want to hit a cut be like that.
Yeah.
Like I still just want to like come through how you should, like just be a golfer, come through naturally and just hit a cut. Oh, that's pulled.
Yeah.
I feel my hands really.
Yeah.
Oh, club path's better.
Yeah, path getting way better. Face way worse. Yeah. Just hit another 4 or 5 shots.
Yeah.
Let's just get a bit of a pool of data.
Oh, that felt all right.
Well, the face definitely was better there.
Yeah.
Close up. Close up. That looked better. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Okay, so you've hit half a dozen shots there, so we've got a little bit of data down the bottom. So if we just look at your averages, so these numbers down the bottom are showing average of those shots.
Yeah.
So we're not worried about speed, distance, anything like that. What we're looking at is club path, face angle, and this number here, which is their relationship, face to path. Yeah. Basically, that number's negative, the ball's turning right to left. Okay, so you've got an understanding of club path and face angle. So obviously, if the path's going further right, which that is than face, you're going to see the ball turn right to left.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, your face angle isn't too far off, if we're being honest. It needs to be a negative number if you're hitting cuts.
Yeah.
Path, though, has to just be a more negative number. I want you to feel like you're giving it that big wipe over the top.
Okay.
All right? So this thing's going to start left. We need it to. You're just going to pull hard left through the ball.
Yeah.
Right? Just drag it left. Just see what happens.
Oh, yuck.
It's all right. Hit behind it.
Yep.
Yep. It's going to cause the face to stay left. Go one more.
Come on.
Again, path is going left, all right?
Yeah.
So you've done it. That's right. Okay. It moved a little bit to the right.
Yeah.
Which is good. That's a start. All right, so let's have a look at this one here. So this was the one that stayed left, you hit a bit heavy, but the club path was a long way left.
Yeah.
All right. So from the top, you're feeling like your hands are going to go way out here and you're just going to drag across.
Yeah.
It's going to look pretty ugly. Geez, it's subtle. Like you're pretty hard pressed to not like what that's doing. It just looks like a guy who's set up to hit a little pull cut. No, the strike wasn't what we were after.
Yeah,
This one was a bit closer. Again, really strong spot at the top. You mentioned you felt like you were flaring your elbow a bit.
Ric Flair. And then...
You know, are you though? Like it's moving up a bit, but that needs to just be hanging out there a bit because we want these hands to get a little away from you and go across the ball. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like we want that right to left sort of club path. Like just so before you hit this one, and just so we're ticking the boxes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So set up to this one. So we can see from here your club face is pretty square, right?
Yeah.
So lower body's really square. And then when we get up here, we're starting to see that line go a little left, shoulders a little left. That's good, all right? Because that's helping us get that path a bit left.
Yeah.
All right, the only thing you've got to do is make sure the face is also a little left.
Okay.
All right, so white line on the screen, straight down the middle of your practice fairway is the target line.
Yep.
All I want you to do is be getting that club path going left and hit the ball into the left side of that screen. I don't care how far left.
Yep.
Trust that it'll come back. Good strike.
Come back.
Little bleeder.
Little bleeder, like that.
Right.
That's what I want to see.
Your club path. All right. So this is where we started.
Yeah.
All positive numbers.
Yeah.
You're not going to hit very good cuts.
No.
Doing that. You're going to hit flare cuts.
Yeah.
All right. But then straight away we missed one there. But then we go into some big negative numbers.
Yeah.
Now, for those, you might think -6 degrees. That's a lot, right? Not really, because your face angle average has been -3.5.
Yeah.
All right, that's with all these shots. So your face angle hasn't changed, but now we're actually getting the path to match up to hit that shot you want to hit.
Yeah.
Like otherwise, clubs moving in to out with a shut face, that's left on left.
Yeah.
All right, that's ugly. So all I need you to do is trust that your face is going to be left.
Yeah.
It is, and just pull hard left.
Yeah.
The path just has to. You can't go too far.
So yeah, but like I feel like I've always naturally just set up a little bit open.
Touch open,
Yeah.
just in your top half.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is good. Just let that club go left. Wiped across that one. Good.
Ah, yeah.
It's nice. 10 down on that, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what's it? Tack angle, what's like, is that they're getting a bit, how you going?
Look, there's no perfect,
Yeah.
all right? Like, we never want to see a positive number. Your average is about -7, which we've got 7 iron,
Yeah, 9-9.
9 iron. Oops. Why was it going as far as my 7 iron? If we're seeing negative, I don't know, 6 degrees, we're not worried.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. All right. So that one, path was going left.
Yeah.
Again, remember where we started, we were saying 2 or 3 degrees right.
Yeah.
It was 4 degrees left, but face went crazy left.
Yeah.
Okay? But that's the first one you've hit. We can live with that. Just go again. Overcut them. You know, As long as they're starting left, you're going to find it difficult, especially with a 9 iron,
Is
to
it
have
beneficial
way too much shape.
for me to match my feet up left as well?
No.
No.
I mean, look, you can, but then
then it
it
gets
starts
a bit-
getting into a wipey cut. It's not as
Okay, yeah,
strong.
yeah.
I'd prefer, and there's certainly, you can do it, right?
Yeah.
You can. I'd prefer you to be square with your lower half slightly open in the top half because that helps dictate that path a bit
Yeah.
and really get left on it.
All right. Nice little fud.
Yeah. So pulling left, let it cut. Good. Okay. Now just hit that shot every time you hit a 9 iron.
Simple. Just easy.
Is that a... Yeah. All right. We can actually live with that, right?
Look, the numbers aren't very different. Like,
in terms of how far the ball's going, not at all. But yeah, look, it's a matchup, right?
Yeah.
So club path and face angle, those numbers alone don't tell us anything without the other.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so if we looked at that and said, oh, your face angle's nearly 5 degrees left, knowing nothing else, you think, well, that was a hook or a pull. That thing had to be turning left or going left. If we looked at club path and saw it going nearly 9 degrees left, this isn't a good shot.
Yeah.
But then when you see them side by side, generally what we're looking for, face angle to be half of club path.
Okay,
is the general rule. So if your club path is -4, face angle that would match that would be about -2.
Yeah.
All right. All it would mean is the ball's not going to start as far left and we'd see a little less shape.
Yeah.
All right. But as long as it's roughly half,
Yeah.
you're going to see a pretty nice shot shape.
Ooh. Is the club supposed to finish on my right shoulder as a righty?
Oh, it's so bad it didn't even pick it up. It must only pick it up when you hit the grooves. This one's just for me. This is just for me. I just want to... Oh, yeah. We'll frame that one.
Straight down the middle.
Yeah, just a little cut.
Yeah.
You can have low scores. You swing it good. If I was to change your swing massively, I'd only be making it worse. All right, we just need to get you hitting the shot you want to hit.
Yeah. So obviously, when I started, everything was going hard right in the positive. now I'm in the negative. But
with your path?
Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
And like visually for me...
So more, you want to... What does that actually look like?
What does that look like?
All right, I'll show you. I'll get you to hit one shot. So the Trackman sitting down behind you has its own little camera.
Yeah.
Little black and white slow motion camera.
Ooh.
For this shot, I want you to just drag across left as hard as you possibly can.
Okay.
All right, I don't care what the club face is doing. I don't care what the shot does.
Yeah.
All right, just pull hard left on it. Okay, cool. So this will show you exactly what is happening at impact. This is the shot you just hit in slow-mo. So here we can see club path for that particular shot was almost 8 degrees. Face angle was almost 5, or both negative.
Yeah.
Almost 8, almost 5. So club path is represented by the blue line. That club is tracking that way through impact. All right. So if you were to look at, we're only looking at a few frames. So there's your club head coming down.
Yeah.
So say from that frame, impact, next frame, you can see it's following that blue line.
Yeah.
All right. And it's been measured at exactly minus 7.8 degrees, effectively left of center line. Now, at the same time, measured at impact, your club face angle of minus 4.8, is represented by the red line. So, the general rule is the ball's always going to start between those two numbers, but almost at the face. It's like...
Okay, yeah.
The ball will start where the face is pointing.
Yeah.
Okay? So the ball started on this orange line, which if you can see its shadow going up there.
Oh, okay,
is just inside the club face.
Yeah.
But effectively the same spot, right?
Yeah.
So that's exactly what is happening. So if we were to view that without the camera, we'll say, okay, let's say we're hitting on this seam.
Yeah.
That seam is directly down our target line. It's 0.0. Yep. All right. So your club path, which is represented here in yellow, instead of being 0.0, was minus 7.8. So let's say it was roughly that.
Yep.
So that means that through impact, your club head was traveling on that line. Now this isn't talking about club face.
Oh, the club head.
That's just the geometric center of this was moving 7.8 degrees left. At the same time, the club face was 4.8 left. All right. So effectively, club pointing down the red line, but traveling down the yellow line. So that's what we saw on that video.
Yeah.
It's a bit easier to visualize with this. Typically, I find things like this a bit hard to hit a shot with when this is all happening. And you might not, but...
I'm very much a field player, right? Like, visuals do help me, but...
But you're better off if I just say, pull it left and let's just
like
see
I
what
said
happens.
before, like I felt like, you know, I'm out here, you know, I'm
Yeah.
here.
And it was
Maybe I'm not a field player.
yeah, that's right. You are just not a very good field.
Yeah, that's it. All good if we switch to driver?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? So, like, I had the Paradigm, the face cracked,
What have you got now?
the smoke.
Okay.
So they sent me out that in warranty of the Paradigm,
Yep.
Dimana 70TX. So, and this thing goes long. It goes long, but it also goes long, like, offline.
Long left.
It almost, and I hate it too, because sometimes it comes out real knuckly.
Yeah, okay.
Like, absolutely.
Is that why you've added so much loft to it? Like you've jacked
Yeah.
it up a couple of
Yeah.
degrees? Yeah, okay.
Because it comes out, yeah, exactly. Like, if there was nothing to carry, I'm happy to leave it where it was and just let it run,
Yeah,
which
and
is
you've
not a
even
bad
got your
thing.
big weight at the back. Like you've done everything
Yeah, it's
with
like,
the head that you can.
to not be so, or to add more spin, I suppose.
Yeah. Look, just hit a few.
Oh, I fell back on that and just.
Yeah, it just fell out to the right.
Oops. Club path.
So again, has the bad shot been left?
No, so the bad shot's been like obviously, you know, you want to hit up on it. So for me, like hitting up on it, I tend to get into out
Yep.
and then being a cutter.
A cut on a cut.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know, I just, I know you said stop looking at my swing, but like to try and combat that, like I'm grossly over the top sort of thing. Oh, that's fine.
Well, I reckon we can just wrap it up there. You're like, honestly though, at your speed, why do you need to hit up on it? You mentioned that your spin is, you mentioned you're struggling, it comes out knuckly, so not enough spin, right?
Yeah.
And you're in the same breath saying, I know I need to hit up on it.
Yeah. It's,
You're hitting down on it and hitting it 270 through the air. You don't need to hit up on it.
Yeah. I'm absorbing so much information, it's just like,
Is it relevant to you or not though?
yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
And you know what? I'll give a few more lessons today. I guarantee I won't tell anyone to hit down on their driver. You know, but it doesn't mean for you it's wrong,
Worse, yeah.
right? It's not one size fits all. You know, especially for you, we want to see that shot.
Yeah. I actually felt like I just like pulled across it.
Pull across it, yeah. Get your weight forward, keep your chest on the ball. I don't care if you don't hit up on it. Again, just let it start left and pull left on it.
Flippy?
I was going to say, how was that
No,
strike?
not great.
Yeah. Realistically though, if you hit that shot, it still carried just a hair under 250.
Yeah.
And because we've started at left, you're what, 15 metres right of centre?
Yeah.
Fairways are generally what, 40 metres wide. You're right centre.
That's it.
You know, you're inside the rough line. It's a really good miss.
I suppose for me, like just having the confidence to do that.
You know how you get confidence?
Yeah.
Just reps.
Yeah,
You just got to hit this shot a lot. Again, it's all well and good to walk out of here saying this hour was great. I can hit the shot.
Yeah.
But then you never practice and then you can't hit the shot. You'll walk out saying, well, that Jesse was a shit coach. He didn't fix my problem.
100%.
You know, I can only do what I can do, you know.
Does it look like, because I feel like I do the same thing here, like I'm just ripping it inside.
I'll show you. Here was your very first swing, so. It is. There's a bit inside. Geez, that's going to get hit hard, isn't it?
Bit of overswing.
Yeah. Look, a little bit, but Jesus Christ.
And then, that's what I noticed too, like I tend to get up on my toes.
You say it like it's a bad thing. You know, if you.
I know Justin Thomas is really good at getting on his toes, but.
I mean, look where you are there.
Yeah.
So look how loaded up you are there in your lower body. That's exceptionally strong.
Yeah.
And then you push up. So look here, you're still in almost like a half squat, right?
Yeah.
And then you're just pushing up through the ground. We've got this angle here that'll show you at impact. So you straighten that left leg right up.
Yeah.
But that's using the ground incredibly well. Like, it's not an accident that your first driver swing of the day was quicker than most people can do in their entire life. Again, I feel like you're looking, there's things about your swing that you're looking at thinking there's problems when
No one likes their swing, right? It's just,
yeah, exactly.
No. That one, I felt like I was swinging fast. Well, I'm getting faster. I've gone left.
Well,
0.8.
Yeah, it wasn't the path that was going left. You just flipped
Hands.
the face. So, again, that's just your tempos out because you tried to add a little bit of extra oomph to it.
Yeah.
Right? And it only went a couple miles quicker than your average.
Yeah.
So, okay, talking about it though, like your sequencing, like your tempo, getting things to match up.
Yeah.
You said, does your body need to move quicker? If you're clearing your body out of the way and turning your left side out of the way, you're going to find it hard to hit that shot.
Okay.
All right. If we hate seeing that shot and we want to see the ball move left to right, sure. If you move your body a bit quicker or clear your left side a bit better, a bit more effectively, you're going to struggle to see that.
Yeah.
And just having passive hands. Your hands' only job is to hold the club, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want them to influence the club face. All right.
Yeah.
So it's a similar thought to your irons, where I am happy for you to let the club face do what it's doing. It's averaging, nearly 3 degrees closed or left.
Yeah.
But as long as you're getting that path going further left,
Yeah.
we're going to see that shot we want to hit.
So we're okay to sort of come down on it.
As in hit down on it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And yours, again,
What am I spinning it?
So look at that one, right?
17.
The attack angle is almost 4 degrees up and your spin plummeted.
Yeah.
All right, so if the attack angle drops into the negatives, that spin will come up to where we need it to go.
Yeah.
So they move each other.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm happy for you to get down across it and squash it a bit.
So with, your the traditional way of teaching a driver, they always say lean back,
Bit behind it. Yeah, we want the club, we'll talk about attack angle and say, hey, that's perfect.
Yeah.
We want that club bottoming out back here. That's why it's on a tee, right? We want it to bottom out back here and move up into the ball.
Yeah.
Now, most people, that is ideal.
Yeah.
All right? It's not ideal for you with this setup. If we get you doing that, your spin drops, ball just knuckles out, doesn't do what we want it to do.
Yeah.
We need spin, all right? Sometimes it's a bit misunderstood where everyone wants to knock down spin.
Yeah.
The majority of club golfers, and the average golfer probably need more spin than they've got. Helps keep the ball in the air. All right? You don't really need that help.
Yeah.
All right? You're not the average club golfer. I want to see that attack angle very close to 0, even down a bit.
Yeah.
All right? -1 would be fine.
Yeah.
We're allowing you to hit down on it. Reason for that is because it directly affects your spin rate.
Yep.
So now hit a shot where you're really chopping down on it.
Chopping
what feels to you like you're chopping down on it,
Yeah.
chopping left on it, and let's just see what happens to the spin. What was that
Damn.
strike? That was knuckly. Yeah, okay. Something we haven't touched on. Impact directly affects pretty much everything.
Yeah.
All right. Assuming a centre strike, everything there makes sense.
Yeah.
Impact off the top of the club face knocks down spin considerably. Impact off the bottom does the opposite. It'll flare it up. So
So I'm
you
teeing
would
it up
know.
too high.
Not necessarily.
Oh.
Not necessarily. You just hit one a bit high off the face.
Yeah.
Don't read into it too much.
Okay.
All right.
I suppose, because I
Good
am
shot, still a
coming
good
down. Coming down on it, so I'm
Yeah.
down and just hitting it off the top of the face there.
Your dynamic loft is halved.
Yeah.
So you're really throwing the top of the club at it.
So
again, reiterating, we're allowed to hit down on it.
Yep.
We're asking you to. Doesn't have to be that much. All right. I know we're asking you to make sure you're doing it, so it's a bit exaggerated. We're allowed to hit down on it for the reason that we want that spin to come up.
Yep.
All right. Those knuckle balls are just not gonna. They're just not efficient, right?
No.
Again, where are we seeing that strike? Yeah. So we're just catching a couple a bit high on the face, just knocking that spin down. Still, the shots themselves are fine. We're just not seeing the carry we want to see in the flight because of that strike.
2.4.
All right, so that's pretty spot on.
Not the
Attack
best
angle
strike.
of minus 1 point something.
Yeah.
Spin comes up to a pretty manageable number now. Now I can see you didn't nut that, like your
Yeah.
smash was down a touch, but if that's going to be your miss hit, we're pretty happy, right?
Yeah.
That's not the one that you absolutely nut.
No.
It's the shape we want to see. It's not a Ric Flair out to the right,
Yeah.
and it's not a quick left.
So just be content with, like, it's okay to sort of not come steep on the ball, but attack at the ball.
For you.
Yeah, for me.
For you, that works.
Yeah.
All right, it's a manageable shot, and at your speed, we're content with that. Could you hit it further if you swing way up on it and we change some other things? Sure. Do you need to? No.
Because actually, that's what I find.
You just need to understand your swing a bit better
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
and understand what works for you better.
That was a grind, right? Sweat sesh. I'm fatigued. But I think, conclusion, I'm just a head case and I need to listen instead of trying to tell Jesse how to fix me.
Yeah, that's a hard agree. I think you're just looking for problems where there aren't any.
Yeah.
Again, you don't need to look at videos of your swing.
No.
Things that you think are bad aren't necessarily bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty good advice for a lot of people. If you're looking at your swing, saying you hate a certain thing, but it works for you.
Yeah.
So
like
not
hitting-
everyone's
hitting
swing is
down
going
on
to
the
look like
driver.
Adam
Yeah.
Scott. Yeah. So to go over it, the things that work for you pretty much across the board, we need you and are allowed for you to swipe across it. We need your club path moving left to hit that shot you want to hit, that little left to right bleeder. All right. Where we started was club moving in to out with a closed face, so we're just hitting snipe hooks. That doesn't fit on any golf course.
No.
All right. Let's not think too much about how we got there. You're a pretty feel-based guy.
Yeah.
Just swing left on it.
Yeah.
Hit a little bit down on your driver.
Exit left.
Just works.
Better Beyonce to the left. To the left.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate you.
All right.
Like and subscribe.